Hello, friends of YouTube. Hello. Still awkward. It is Monday, June 22nd. Last week I didn't do any writing vlog or anything. I didn't even really write because my husband was on vacation, and even though with the best intentions the first few days of the week, I was like, yeah, I'll write a little bit and then I'll hang out. It was no. I had to stay late at work, so as soon as I got home, it was like, I just want to hang out with you. So basically I took a little break, which, being as soon as it is into this, I'm gonna write and vlog every day, it was like, but I'm back. I didn't go away. I just gave time to people that I don't get to see. Well, one specific person, but in any case, like I said, it's Monday, it's almost 7:30. I have to edit together the vlog from 2 weeks ago, from June 8th to the 12th-ish. And then there's a couple little like housey things I need to do and like focus on, but I know what I'm writing and I'm starting to get an idea of what my goal for CAMPNANO is going to be, so I'm kind of looking forward to pressing forward on that. But first, I need to edit some video. So I will talk to you in a moment when all that is done, assuming my phone and or camera and or computer don't die. I think my phone will be fine. But this computer, dude. Yo, it is 8:45 right now, still Monday. I just finished essentially clipping together, not last week, but the week before's writing vlogs. And I say clipping together because I'm not editing it too much, mostly because I know my computer can't handle it. And also I can't remember how to do like adding text and certain things in this program because it's been a while since I've used it, but it's definitely more so I don't want to risk my computer black screening and dying again. So editing that only took, I guess, about an hour 15. So that's not bad. It is, I could still do something tonight, but I'm already feeling like wiped out from just like hyper focusing on this. And earlier today at work, I was pretty much dead on my feet until I was allowed to go home. And then there was that little spark of light and yay. And now it's like, oh yeah, I'm still tired. I should do something about that. So I don't think I'm gonna write tonight. I do need to plan for CAMPNANO as well as update my calendar on my wall. But I also noticed this, and I've kind of realized it throughout the week anyway, but like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I'll be super productive, and then Thursday I usually crash, or Friday. But then by Friday it's like the weekend's here, I need to do something, so I might have to revise rework my like writing every day thing and more work toward quality over quantity. That's not to say I shouldn't be like writing every day, but as far as the vlogging goes, like certain days it's gonna be like I wrote 1,000 words, the end, and other days it's gonna be like this plot thing. Today it's mostly talking about me editing the video and realizing all these things. So once again, Monday's gonna be the longest part of the week. But I'm not going to dwell on it too much longer. The video's exporting. I'm going to go... Gosh, I don't even know what I'm going to go do. And I don't care. My brain is just happy to stop. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I doubt it's going to write, but I just need to take a break. And I need to do it now before CAMPNANO because I want to be super productive. If I do plan anything, I'll let you guys know about it tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, it's June 23rd now, Tuesday, about 10 o'clock at night. We just finished our workshop for the night, and I had the fortunate chance that only one other person had a piece to submit, so we were able to go through my first 2 chapters. Overall, the feedback was really good. They liked my improvement with inner dialogue and building the characters in the world. A couple points was kind of just like, it's confusing me because you'll have one person say, everything is totally clear and they get it, and the next person is like confused by everything, and it confuses me because those are 2 totally opposite opinions. So right now I just have my notes for that for later to look back at. I'm not going to worry about it and overthink it like I'm already starting to. And I'm going to keep pushing forward. I already know that there are a couple points in my story where I want to refine the world, because it's in the beginning it was kind of more post-apocalyptic, but now I'm trying to slide away from that more and keeping it into a fantasy. But it's a fantasy world that happens after an apocalyptic thing, but it's not like right after and people are, however they live, like living on nothing and whatnot. It's a bit more stable. So it's like they've recovered from that apocalyptic event, but now things are happening that are causing them trouble. I don't know. I probably can't get away from any sense of post-apocalypticness, which it's not bad. It's fine. It's whatever. But hopefully if I can work in some more fantastical world details that will, it'll help nail down what the setting is, which seems to be something of discussion. So, okay. So I guess world building a little, well, not necessarily building, but showing a little bit more of it earlier, to be like, we're in this other world, not the future of this world as it is destroyed. Because obviously with things that are going to happen, it's definitely more fantasy and not like sci-fi. Anywho, I don't know. Thoughts on a Tuesday. I did do some writing while people were reading and like that downtime. So I did write about 1,000 words. I'm working on that second part of chapter 5. And I wrote the 1,000 words, not realizing how long it was. And so I know that's probably going to get cut down later, because it seems like not too much happens, but right now in my head, it's like they have to talk about this thing right now. So, but that replaced a slightly different conversation where nothing really happened. So I don't know. That's another thing that's really hard when you're going like chapter by chapter reviews, is they'll make a comment like, this doesn't contribute to the plot. And it's like, well, are you aware of what the plot is? Or like, is it an underlying plot, or what is it? So I don't know. Hopefully I can just keep pushing out chapters at them and they'll be happy. I need to find like 2 or 3 solid people to just be with me through like chapter 1 through however many. Like a good CP. Right now I've got 1 or 2 friends who I've designated as that, but I'm not finished with the draft yet, so I'm not worried if they've read anything, or I'm not worried if they've done anything yet. I'm just kind of working on the draft, and I'm really, really looking forward to July's CAMPNANO, because today at work I had a few like blips of inspiration, and so now I feel like I'm back to being focused on the story that I need to write from, like, with with the sister and everything. So I'm pretty excited to focus on that in July. I did work on my calendar, so it's set up so I can start checking things off as I do them as regards to writing and whatnot. So overall, I think it was a good Tuesday. I'll have a bit more writing to do tomorrow to really finish up chapter 5. I mean, it could use a lot more work, but I need to move on and worry about that when it gets to revisions. So that's going to be all for today. I will see you guys tomorrow and have a great night, but I'll see you in a few seconds. So, bye. It's actually Thursday. I didn't film anything yesterday because I sort of forgot. But I did hop on and do a Creative Commons thing with QWERTY. We were both working on writing, so that actually worked out because we were able to do a few sprints, and I was kind of like revising, so it wasn't like a straight sprinting sort of right thing for me. But I probably contributed 1,000 words or so and took out probably just as many. That's what happens. But I was primarily working on just the few tweaks to chapter 1 and 2 based on the workshop feedback. And now I'm sitting at the computer. It's 7 o'clock. I'm going to try to write for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if I'm in a groove. So one of my goals for July's CAMPNANO is to write for 100 minutes every day. So instead of setting a word goal, it's like, here I am at my computer for an hour, 40 minutes, and this is what I'm doing. So I'm going to try that today. I'm working on the sisters chapter, and I'm wondering how much I have to rewrite, because I have the draft 1 version, which I'll have to let you know in like 100 minutes or so. So I will see you guys in a few seconds. Alrighty, so it is 8 o'clock now. It's been about an hour to the minute actually. And I've gone through, gosh, I just had it. 1,500 of the 2,100 words that I started out with. And I did quite a bit of cutting just because the old dialogue and arrangement was a bit too long. So there was a bit of cutting and then rewriting a good, I can probably figure that out. Give me 1 second. I'd say probably contributed a new 500 or so words to it. Regardless, this is chapter 6, and I have that first scene of it done. Initially, I was kind of on the fence if I was going to stick with this scene setup or go with a different one, but I do like this scene, so I'm going to keep it, and I'll have to hop back in here to see how the next part of it goes, because I realized that the file I copied over was from the second draft, not the first draft, so it was already a little bit more polished, and the scene was slightly different from the original anyway. So it's gonna kind of be interesting. I know that the second half of the chapter that remains is gonna get changed. How much of it? Probably most of it. But that's kind of what's going on. I could keep going for another half hour or so, but it's Thursday, it's nap day, or just like chill day, and I'm just so tired, and my leg's been hurting all day, which I know has nothing to do with writing, but when you sit in a chair and then you have to stand up and your leg hurts, it doesn't feel good. Tomorrow I am playing at D&D online with my friends, so I probably won't do any writing, because usually we start at like 7:30 and go until 10 or so. So I'm not gonna do any writing tomorrow. I'm not even gonna like get my own hopes up about that. I'm really bad at scheduling like downtime. I'm very like 0 or 100. Like I have to work every single day, every minute that I have, or I have to do nothing every single day, every minute that I have. So I'm trying to get better about that. And that's going to start with me saving this, backing it up. Always back up your files. And I'm going to go chill because my brain be tired. So that's gonna be it for this week's writing vlog. I will see you guys again. I'm not gonna see you guys. I don't know why we say these things. I will be here on this side of the video again Monday, which I just found out we don't have to work Sunday. I got a weekend. Oh, I got a full weekend and I didn't have to use a day off. Oh, I hope we keep them. So that'll be nice because but I need to recover, especially with Camp Nano coming up. Like I need to not be at work 6 days a week. So that's going to be all for this video. Sorry it was long again. I know I didn't film last week at all and not too much happened this week except for me kind of procrastinating, but it's part of the process, right? Trust the process and it'll do things. Thanks again for watching, and take care until next time. Bye.